ends today.
It ends today, right?
I mean, I know he means it ends as he starts working, but it's like, that's a tall order.
Yeah.
But it's worth a shot.
That's such a nice shot,
Or
Eric.
maybe ignoring the problems ends.
Yeah,
KG's right. Take a
This
look
is
at
such a beautiful shot when you see the family. It's really nice to see, and what you mentioned, Bob, about Melania. I like that image. To have a first lady that is an immigrant, I think that sends a very good message to people across the country and to other countries as well, that this is a country that welcomes all.
You know, that's one thing I'm most surprised Trump never said, and I think it's an important point, that he married an immigrant, right? And he's being attacked as being anti-immigrant, and I think he had a point that he missed on that one. But I'll tell you, he really did sound. He almost sounded angry in some ways, to be honest with you.
David, can you tell us what's going on here? So the family arrives at a viewing stand, and what happens next?
So you have a whole series of bands, many in the military, and then some. You know, we have that wonderful story out of Tuskegee, Alabama, where you have the historically black college who wanted to come to participate as a marching band in the parade. They didn't have enough money to do so. The president of that college was terribly criticized by peers of his, and he did not buckle. I mean, he went on the O'Reilly factor.
And they raised the money.
They put together the money, and so that band is here, so they will come by. And this will last for about another, I think, hour, I think. They'll be able to enjoy the pageantry, of which it is a moment to celebrate. You know, this day is set aside, and I think it's wonderful. It landed on a Friday.
And there's the vice president.
You know, the other thing that's going on right now is they're walking down there. There are moving vans behind the White House.
Yes.
Right.
And they're moving out the Obama stuff and moving in. When the Trumps walk back in there, their stuff's going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I watched it happen when Carter came in. It took him 4 people were pulled out, and Carter's stuff was.
Didn't Hillary, like, take stuff on the way out?
Some furniture.
Some furniture.
I think we're probably, but, you know, by the way, one thing I do want to say about Trump, I thought what he said about Hillary Clinton in that lunch was eloquent and appropriate, and I think it showed a lot of class on his part.
Here comes VP Pence and his wife. KG, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think this really went off, and to Dana's point, you know, very well. It was really to watch and see, you know, this day in American political history and see the transfer of power and see President Bush there, President Carter, and President Clinton, and then Hillary Clinton there, who had hoped to be in this exact position today, and many thought that she would be. And to see everyone just trying to put forward the best interests of the country, I think it was a very special time.
Also, I thought one of the nice, funny things that happened at the luncheon, right before the luncheon, when Donald Trump was signing the nominations, the executive orders, Nancy Pelosi is handed by Donald Trump the pen that he used to sign for Elaine Chao, who happens to be the wife of Senator Mitch McConnell, and she said, this one might be more appropriate for the leader. And the next pen that was handed to her was the one that was signed for Tom Price, the new Health and Human Services Secretary, who will try to undo Obamacare, the signature initiative of the previous president.
Such irony.
I know.
And who she does not get along with at all, by the way.
That's why it takes forever with everything. They can't even do the right pen.
All right, check it out. Here comes President Donald J. Trump and the First Lady.
She looks absolutely beautiful.
She's gorgeous, I'll tell you. Amazing.
Trump, 45th president, sitting next to Melania. They're waiting on Dana. You didn't tell us that there's going to be a parade, some
Yes,
acts that come.
and earlier I was talking about the historical black college from Alabama. I said it was Tuskegee. It is not. It is Talladega. So I apologize for that error. I do. You know, I love a marching band. So
You do?
And this is
When
actually.
did you lead a marching?
Look at how sweet Barron looks there, and he was waving to the crowd, Dana, before.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Smiling.
moments of the day was when he was out walking with his mom and dad, and he gets into the spirit of things, and look at him wave there, and the joy on his face was fun to see.
Oh, very sweet to see father and son next to each other.
This is a long day, huh? I mean, even though you're becoming president, you got to do a lot. I'd be pretty tired.
And he has three
I would
balls
be
to
tired.
You might not be up
He's
for
gotta
it,
go to
Greg.
change
That's what I'm saying.
No, you'd be
I
like,
don't have the stamina for this.
yeah.
He's 10.
So
How
Dana,
many balls did Bush have?
I don't remember, but he stopped by probably 4 or 5, I would imagine, but a lot.
Because I remember I got caught. The ball expert didn't show up, so I had to do it with Brett Baer.
The ball
2
expert.
hours. Yeah.
It'd be great if it turned out he was a doctor.
You're an excellent substitute, Bob, for the ball.
And fire that Booker. Fire that Booker.
Oh, what's
You know why? Because we're just watching. It's so beautiful to watch and see the family. You saw
We're being yelled at. Talking.
president lean over to talk to his daughter Ivanka.
That's the producers yelling this again. Does anybody want to talk about this? I mean, go ahead, Eric.
No,
I'm
I'll give you a little bit
still
of
saying
of color this morning. So I was going to